It's Midnight Raven, and today we're doing part 2 of our little bin diving expedition. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am the Midnight Raven. I am planning a car boot for next weekend as I am filming this. So I went dumpster diving last night. Can't give out my sources of where, but I have another bag of stuff for free to sell at car boot as I need to make some money. As after Christmas, I am actually looking to move house. Yes, me and my partner are actually looking to move in together. So we are actually going to be moving. Don't know where as yet, but things are in the pipeline. So I need to make some money. And obviously Christmas is coming up too. So it's going to be a full-on 4 or 5 months. So let's take a look at what I got from bin diving. Haven't been bin diving in a while, so is it slim pickings? It might be. So the first item I picked up was actually this Lazy Duck nightlight, which is so cool. I believe at once it was on TikTok. And it's the Lazy Duck nightlight. And it lights up. I don't know if I can show you it lighting up very well because it's actually daytime, but I can try. Oh, here we go. So it has an on and off function, and then it has a 30-minute function. I don't know how well you can see that lighting up because it is day. But on the bottom, it has an on-off switch, and then it also has a 30-minute switch where it then turns itself off. And it's called the Lazy Duck Nightlight. And it was popular on TikTok for like ages. It's USB chargeable, and it had the USB in it, and it was clean. And the only reason it was in the bin is because the charity shop obviously didn't test it for some unknown reason, possibly, or they didn't understand what it was. I knew it was the Lazy Duck nightlight as soon as I noticed the box. But it's perfectly nothing wrong with it. Totally works. So that'll sell quite well at car boot because kiddies love nightlights. My boys always used to have a nightlight. Next, we've got some in-flight socks. These are new and sealed. Now, in-flight socks are really expensive. So these are from Scholl. These are medically proven flight socks. One pair sizes 6.5 to 9. So technically men or women's, I would say. I'm not exactly sure whether socks make a difference if men's or women. But it's one pair. They're in black. They've never been opened. They're sealed. And flight socks are expensive. Stops you getting deep leg thrombosis or getting blood clots. So if you're on a long haul flight, I highly suggest them. I've never been on a flight before, but I've always been told that you'd need socks if you were going for I think it's over 6 hours in a flight or 4. Next, I don't know what this is. I thought it was too good a thing not to pick up. Now, some people have said to me that it's a massage. You roll it up and down your back, which I can see. It's from CVS Pharmacy, so I can only assume it's something medical. So whether it's a hand device, I was assuming it's massage, that you roll it up and down, and that these would hit your pressure points in your spine. So if you know what this is and you've been to CVS Pharmacy, I have tried Googling it and I can't find it. I'm assuming it's a massager based on the handle and stuff and how it twists and the little things on it. But I'm going to keep it and take it to car boot. Oh, next we have this little lady, and I did Google what she was. I haven't currently got it to hand. But she's a collectible figure, and it's either a lady with a goat or a lady with a sheep. And I can't remember the name. I did Google it. As you can see, she's in mint condition. There are no chips. She looks perfectly fine. And this one is with the sheep. The goat wasn't as worth as much as the sheep. I don't know why. Do people not like goats? But the sheep was valued at more money. So make that make sense. Sheep, goats, who cares? They're all farm animals. Does it really matter? But apparently sheep are more popular. Okay, next we have some of these Ray berries, which are a knockoff of Ray-Bans. Because I did Google them. They're quite nice. I actually prefer the glasses from the previous video. If you saw the other ones, they were Oliver Bonus ones. But I would need prescription sunglasses, and I just can't afford them because you only wear them for like the summer. It's not worth the expenditure. But I got them. They'll go. Okay, next. What else did we get? Oh, okay. Next in here we have this. If it works, tiny little vanity case / makeup case in black, obviously. And then inside, it is actually purple. Ooh, very fancy. It's got that kind of goth allure for me, doesn't it? Really sort of Wednesday Addams styling. So we've got purple in the middle. It does need a bit of a clean. You'll just get a baby wipe in there and just wipe it out. But the mirror, looking good. Me, not the mirror. Gotta have some vanity, okay? And then you got your little travel case. Little vanity cases are really cool, especially when you have teenagers. Usually, you know, they're one of the first things you get as a teenager, or as you get into like 7, 8, 9-year-old, you get a little vanity for your jewelry, maybe, or your little makeup. So I picked that up because the last one I had actually sold at Car Boot, and that was my own personal one. Next, this isn't highly exciting, but it is just a tray. And I did like the marbling effect on it. I have a smaller one of these, but everybody loves trays. Trays, baskets, they always sell at Car Boot. People just love trays and baskets, and somehow I end up buying them as well. Okay, next we have an Eono, E-O-N-O, Eono, travel bag for men. I think Eono is a men brand. And it is basically for either when you go on a flight or the gym, or basically a bag for when you go on holiday to put maybe a medication in, your bath stuff, use it as a wash bag. It's also got a little hook to hang it up in the shower. It's a really cool little bag. Nothing wrong with it. No idea why it's in a bin. Some people just, charity shops infuriate me, where they're on the shelf for 2 weeks. If they don't sell, they throw it all in the bin. There's a charity shop I know where they go around every 2 weeks, and anything that's got a date on from the previous 2 weeks, they take it and they just throw it in the bin. That's it. They just throw it away. The amount of stuff I could have and own and fill your house up with is unbelievable. Stuff like this, where there's nothing wrong with it, and it's going to landfill. It's just disgusting. Okay, next. These were really cute. Oh, are these 2 of my cups? These might actually be the 2 missing cups that I needed from a previous video. I don't know if they are. 2 secs. Are these my 2 missing cups? Because it was hard to tell in the dark. Nah, they're a different set, which sucks. But I had a similar set in a previous video that had this Japanese styling. I don't know if the 2 plates... I don't know. I suppose I could use the 2 plates with these. They don't have any markings on. They are plain. But they do have this Japanese... is it called a pagoda? I can't remember. The big Japanese kind of buildings. They're cute. There was only 2 of them, unfortunately. But I do have 2 plates in here that I could possibly use for the bowl. I don't think they really go. They're the wrong colour, but I couldn't find their little saucers, and I don't even know if they had saucers. But it's what you do when you dive in a bin. You never know what you're going to find. Okay, next I picked up this tiny little green jar. Don't know why, but it was clean inside. Look at that. Pretty clean. Couldn't see any markings. Didn't really know what it was, but it was really cute. I don't know if you could put like some travel food in it, or whether it was for drinks. I don't know. I couldn't work it out. I was planning to Google it and see if I can come up with it, but I thought it was really cute. Okay, next I came up with these two gorgeous glasses. Obviously they need a clean. They've come out of a bin. But these two gorgeous glasses, they are so heavy. So heavy. I don't, God knows what you drink out of them. I'm going to guess wine. But they are so cute, and they are black, which if I kept these, they would so suit my aesthetics. I don't think I'd get my partner drinking out of one of these, but might be his workout for the gym, because they are so heavy. Couldn't see any markings, couldn't work out one on the front. I'm going to guess something like this is probably from the range or Next, because they do feel like weighty, which means there's money behind them. But they are stunning. So I'm possibly going to keep them for our new house when we move. And then the last item, oh no, I got 2 items left, so I'm sorry. Okay, let's do this one next. Next one is another calculator. If you saw the previous video, I had a Dixon's calculator worth about £27. It's a vintage one. This one is not vintage, but people love calculators. I don't know what it is about them, but people collect vintage calculators. For what reason? I don't know. I'm going to guess there's probably a date somewhere on them or something. But another calculator, that'll definitely sell at Car Boot, because for some reason they always sell. And then the last item I got, which I cannot understand why this was in a bin. And this is one of those little baskets that you have in a nursery for maybe your nappies, your baby grows and whatever, or their toys. Probably came from Next at some point. It does look like a Next still. Is it Next? It just says keep away from fire. It doesn't really say. Something like this looks like a Next pattern with the animals. And it was in a bin. And I don't understand. I can't find anything wrong with it. It's clean. Sometimes you just don't understand why charity shops would just throw such things away. But yeah, charity shop bin. Can you believe it? But yeah, let me know what you think of my haul from the 2 videos that I have done. Like I said, go to your local dumpster diving areas, save some stuff from landfill, take it to car boots, make a profit, make money out of nothing, basically. Dumpster diving, you can do in the UK as long as you don't go on private property and they're not in locked bins. I've done it every couple of weeks for the last maybe year or 2. Only recently started putting it on YouTube, maybe in the last year. Although I haven't dumpster dived in about 7 months because I had a partner and amazingly found no time for it. But I do have a car boot coming up this weekend. I'll give you an update on how much I made. Give it a big thumbs up. Check out part 1 from the dumpster diving haul. Like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Love you all. Bye, guys.